Good morning all. I got an entry to my challenge this morning. No surprises for guessing who it's from. Thank you very much, Dee. I've had to open it because this is my second time filming it. The camera was playing up and for some reason there was no sound. So this is take 2. So everything's been opened and put about. So I've hidden it and I'll just show it a bit at a time. And this is the card they sent me. And inside it says, "Thank you so much for this wonderful happiness challenge, Karen. It really has brought a sense of love and joy to my heart and mind. I'm sure the other lovely ladies will agree. You're a delightful person with a heart of gold, and it's a pleasure to have your friendship. And yours as well, Dee, and everyone else. Just sending a few bits of lace that I dyed mauve for you, and some die cuts, but feel free to pass them on, or whatever. Mwah. Kiss, 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 Bettsydoodle." And the other side it said, "Dear Karen, with love and hugs from Dee." And the wee poem is just beautiful. I'm going to just... A butterfly lights beside us like a sunbeam, and for a brief moment its glory and beauty belong to our world. But then it flies on again, and although we wish it could have stayed, we are so thankful to have seen it at all. Thank you ever so much, Dee. And we'll do the wee plaque, I think, because that was just super. Happiness is like a butterfly. The more you chase it, the more it will elude you. But if you turn your attention to other things, it will come and sit softly on your shoulder. And as per, it's all my colours. And there's Ian going to annoy me. And it's just lots of wee blingy bits. There you go, that's what he was doing. It's just a paste. But as I said, there's just so much detail on it, and I love the lace. It's so soft and flouncy. It's just perfect. Absolutely perfect, and just everything. Can't wait to hang it up on my wall. Got a few bits up just now. My walls are great. just now. So the tacks don't really take very well to them, so I'm going to need to try and get like a pin board or something, I think. They will definitely be going up, and as Kay's mobile is over there too. That will be on my window wall shortly. And this will be going up as well, because it's just beautiful. Thank you ever so much, Dee, for making that for me. It's really personal and just perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then we get some goodies. Look at these. They're fantastic. Absolutely love them. And you know what I sat and done this morning when they come in? See if I could make them into 3D. I'm going to do 3 round the room. I'll work something out. Because I've got a few wee birds now and I really need a wee menagerie for them. Because I've had some birds gifted through me from Melissa and Rochelle. So I need to find a home for them because they're getting so lonely lying in my wee craft table. And then God love her, she sent me some her wee manila tags. And I can't wait to sit and colour them. I think I actually might do them today. Just some watercolours. Blending them out. Look at that one. Love that. Absolutely stunning. And she sent me tailored iPad. My hands are useless today, but I'm going to try. And these are a red, they're not orange, like they're coming up. Look at that one. Look at that one. That one. And we have got that one there. Oops. As it says, my hands are useless today. Then we have this one. And finally we've got this one. Just gorgeous and they will be well used. Then we have, look at this, Lincoln. Not just any Lincoln. Go really butterfly Lincoln. There's loads of it too. look at it. So, thank you, Dee. Then we have, and she was awfully naughty, because she put confetti in my card. It went all over my floor, I had to go and pick it all up. Evil woman. Evil woman when my hands aren't good. Thank you. They're just gorgeous. Look at the size of them. They're totally tiny. And look, there's my pink nail. Nearly the same size. Totally. Beautiful. And we've got gorgeous wee satin ribbon in a pale purpley mauve colour. And I'm super excited, look. She made me some paper roses. And they've got sparkle on them. And there's a few different sizes as well. Just gorgeous. Look at the sparkle. Love it. Look, the full tray of them. All the wee butterflies with loads of them. Loads and loads. And then it got had my colours. They're superb. Oh, love it. So soft. Yeah. And all of my colours. They're just perfect. Love them. Absolutely love them. And because you've made me these, when I'm sending your vouchers, which are there, see them off the camera, sitting right next to my desk. I'm going to send something that you like, and I love this. And this blooming woman actually dyed this to my colour. I mean, hello. I'm so grateful, but you really didn't have to. It's beautiful, and it's going to look fantastic. I don't even know if I'll be able to make it. I can't wait till I replay them. What? Tons of it? Absolutely. Tons and tons and tons. I'm going to actually sit. I've got a humongous box of laces, humongous, that it's all wee bits like this, and they're just tied up and I can't see what's what. So I am going to work really hard over the next couple of weeks and make some lace spools. Look at that. How look at that. And it's so super soft. Super, super soft. And then she's got a huge big bit still drawing. And there's loads on that too. And then you have got loads more, again, that she wasted thousands of time. Not wasted, that's the wrong word. She spent lots of her time dying for me when I would have been grateful just to have received the white. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, but I just don't like ending it out the way for me. Especially dyeing and things, I mean that's quite a tedious job. There's not much fun dyeing things when you could have been breeding your what are we calling it? Is it a pigortus? A peortus, or is it a tiglet? Don't know. But you could have been breeding those, or I don't know. There's just loads that you could have been doing other than spending time doing this, and I'm wasting loads of time doing silly things when I'm filming. Sorry everyone. And I never slept last night as well, but look at this. My parcels are all lovely wrapped as well in this paper, which you see she actually used this ribbon round this. Was it around this one? Yeah, that was tied around this one. I've got a wee paper stash under this from my crepe and bubble wrap. But look at that. And there's a wee running stitch on it so it's gathered. Just beautiful. You're just amazing, Dee. Absolutely amazing. And finally we have this. And it feels like that cinnamon stuff, but it's not, I don't think. It'll be great on canvases for texture and for turning and making wifts on. Can't wait to get to play with it. I'm just overwhelmed, absolutely overwhelmed. The amount of stuff you sent, you just went over and above. And your plaque was absolutely phenomenal. So thank you very, very, very much. I'm going to make sure that that's at the top here. Happiness is like a butterfly. Brings to my mind, what's that song? Love is like a butterfly. Um, Thank you again. It was a lovely wee happy meal this morning. Thank you very, very much, and I hope you all have a great day. I'll be back shortly because I've been working on a wee few things. Take care and speak soon. Bye.